It be your own people. Yo, what's going on, my Omi homies, my Veve OGs, and everybody else on YouTube? It's your bromie, the Gale, back at it again with another Comic Con at Home 2021 update video. So it seems like Artist Alley is forming right before our very eyes. Today we got the news that Jermaine Rogers will be a artist on the Veve platform, and his first NFT drops will be during Comic Con, making them Comic Con exclusives. So, as with the previous artists that we have on the Veve app, I have never heard of him because I am uncultured, but that's why I love Veve, because they are making me do some research into these artists, and I'm expanding my mind, and I'm learning, and I'm loving what I'm seeing. I just recently watched the interview with him just to, get an idea of who he is, and I love his takes on art and life in general. So I might post that in the description after this. You can check that out after this video if you want. But anyway, in this video, I'm going to read a couple of Medium articles explaining to you the situation, and then I'm going to read what's actually going to be dropped on the Veve app during Comic-Con, and then I'm going to give you my strategy for that drop, and then we might take a look at some more works if the video doesn't get too long. So yeah, and you can skip if you already read the article. Feel free to skip ahead to the strategy or whatever else you want to see. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. Veve welcomes Jermaine Rogers. Iconic rock and pop poster art legend Jermaine Rogers returns to Comic-Con with an exclusive designer vinyl NFT release on Veve. The rock, punk, and grunge scene of the late 80s heralded a new age of music fans, and with it came the golden age of the gig poster. Few names are more synonymous with the resurgence of this art form than Jermaine Rogers, whose work is recognized for continuously pushing boundaries, whether social, cultural, or aesthetic. Jermaine's career really took shape in the mid-90s in the poster art and street art scene in his hometown of Houston, Texas. Whilst he attributes his early influences in the poster art scene to artists like Raymond Pettibone, Frank Kozik, and Rick Griffin, his artistic influences reach as far back as the post-impressionist era, drawing inspiration from the artists such as Van Gogh, Matisse, and Egon Schiele. He is also heavily influenced by comic art masters such as Graham Ingels, Steve Ditko, and L.B. Cole. I had no long-term agenda of any sort in the beginning. I just wanted to have a part in the scene I really enjoyed being a part of. Those first few years were really about figuring out the craft, learning the rules, and then figuring out which ones you want to break. You figure out who you are, and you learn to stop copying your idols. You learn to embrace some of your little imperfections on reality. These will become pivotal parts of your style. Jermaine Rogers, Free Press Houston. From 1995 onwards, Rogers has been commissioned to create poster art for true legends of the music scene, including David Bowie, Nine Inch Nails, Queen of the Stone Age, Radiohead, Neil Young, Childish Gambino, and Run the Jewels, to name a few. Notably, his work is cataloged among the permanent collections of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio, as well as the Experience Music Project in Seattle, Washington. In the last decade, Jermaine's portfolio has significantly expanded into the art prints and paintings as he is a recognized force in the designer vinyl / art toy scene, with a range of award-winning limited edition releases in the genre and collaborations with brands like Medicom, Strange Co., Kid Robot, and Deros 72. Jermaine Rogers and Veve. Over the years, Jermaine Rogers has become a regular at Comic-Con. His prints, paintings, and designer vinyl figures are always in high demand, and these exclusive releases are instantly sought-after pieces in the world of pop culture collectibles. In the near future, fans can expect a range of Jermaine Rogers work to launch on Veve, from 3D digital collectibles to stunning 2D artworks. All of us at Veve would like to extend our warmest welcome to Jermaine, and we look forward to sharing his extensive portfolio of works with you all in the coming months. Download the Veve app today to begin your digital collection on the App Store or on Google Play. So now let's get into what will actually be dropping on this Friday during Comic-Con. Jermaine Rogers, Choices. Choices, Series 1 drops Friday, July 23rd at 12 p.m. PT, only on the Veve iOS and Android app. So, once again, Jermaine Rogers is widely recognized as one of the leaders in the field of modern rock poster and pop art. He has created posters and artwork for a wide variety of musical artists, including the Nine Inch Nails, David Bowie, Run the Jewels, Tool, Radiohead, Childish Gambino, Queens of the Stone Age, Foo Fighters, and many others. Rogers is also a recognized force in the vinyl toy art scene, releasing figures through Kid Robot, Medicom, Toy, Strange Co., and Dero 72. Alright, so Choices. In the tangle of the woods, you never know what waits behind the next corner. Scheming squirrels dart through the trees like ghosts. Wily raccoons lurk in the shadows, ever on the prowl. And in the deeper reaches of the forest, still stranger creatures roam. Little Bunny is confronted with major choices, and they are equipped with the instrument needed to carry them out. Will they be a protector or an aggressor? Stability or chaos? You decide. The first series of Choices presents 4 little bunnies who have some tough decisions to make, whether they are wandering through the forest beneath the afternoon sun or creeping through the bush by the light of the moon. Little bunnies will do what they must. First up, we have the Protector. Little Bunny has put aside fear and cowardice. An alert mind and focused eyes are necessary to protect the Fluffle. What is a Fluffle? Why, that's a group of bunnies, of course. Family comes first, so don't try anything sketchy. Bunny is watching. So, this is going to be $40, 2,222 editions. This is a common and available globally. Con exclusive, of course. Next up, we have the Assassin. You had significant choices to make, and you chose poorly. Now there are consequences. Your debts must be paid. Little Bunny is on your trail. So, this will be your uncommon, $50, 1,666 editions. The Night Watch. In the pale moonlight, shadows grow together to hide a variety of threats. Bunny's eyes peer into the darkness, ever focused and ready. It's going to be a long night. So this one is going to cost you $70 or gems. There will be 1,111 editions, and this is your rare for tomorrow, or for this drop. The Hunter. Bunny is comfortable in the weeds. Bunny has patience. Bunny sees you before you see them, when the time is right. So this one's going to cost you 90 gems. There are 888 editions, con exclusive, and this will be your ultra rare for the Choices drop. So now let's get into my strategy portion of the video. Alright, so now things are getting interesting. I think this is our first drop that we know of that has actually a difference in rarity. We got commons, uncommons, rares, and ultra rares. Now this is similar to Frank Kozik's Labbits drop, because the ultra rare has 888 editions, and we all know what happens with these. These instantly 10x to about 1,000 to 1.2 thousand gems right after the drop. And this being a Comic-Con exclusive, I wouldn't be surprised if this was like a 1.5 to maybe nearly 2K at the high resale value. This is awesome. So we got more rabbits on the app, and looks like it's rabbit season for sure. And I mean, like, once again, the basic strategy is to try to get at least one. You really can't go wrong. Obviously, this common will be the most likely, where your chances will be greatest to obtain a NFT. And the mint editions, the edition numbers are random, so you know, as long as you get one, you never know what you're gonna get. So my strategy, I know I probably shouldn't, but you gotta go for this one, right? I'm I gotta try to go for this one, man. I want that prestige, man. I need this one. If I don't get it, I probably will never have it because I'm not gonna pay for whatever it's gonna cost in the secondary market. I would like to have that, but also I like the blue one as well, and the red one here. It's got blood on it. That's kind of hot too, man. Oh man, this is kind of hard. This is kind of hard, but the interesting thing is this is our second drop on Friday. So we got the chalupa drop in the morning, and then we got this one after it. So, people are going to be game planning on which drops they really want to participate in, because not everybody has the gems to participate in every drop. And then the Comic Con newcomers, they're not really going to know what to do. So basically, it's going to be Veve OGs like piranhas and sharks in the waters at Comic Con, and we're going to be going for these things. We know the strategies, we know the techniques, we've been trained for this, So I honestly really want to go for this one, but I know it's going to be, the odds are very low, but the reward will be greatly high if you were able to get one of these. So yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say what I'm gonna do for sure. I probably won't go for that one just because I know it's the easiest one to get. I'm going for one of these color ones right here. One of these color ones. So, I mean, that's basically my strategy. Probably 2 phones, because you got to, it'll increase my odds. 2 phones, 1 account. That's the best I can do. That's the most that I do. Yeah, I mean, what else is there to say? Jermaine is, I think, buddies with Frank Kozik, and that's like one of his idols or the artist that he looks up to. And you know that Frank Kozik has the Labbits out, so these will look really good next to the Labbits. Like, this is an awesome collaboration. Like, Veve is going to be the platform where everything can combine. It's going to be like, the multiverse. Like, all kinds of brands are coming into one platform where you can make all kinds of crazy collaborations, and it's going to be crazy. So if anything, try to get one of these if this appeals to you. Also, like I said in my previous video, you don't have to participate in every drop. If you don't like rabbits, or if you don't like how these look, if these don't speak to you, then there's nothing wrong with passing on this drop. And I'm not trying to get you off the drop so I can have a better chance. No, I won't do that. I wouldn't do that. Not me. But yeah, anyway. And you're probably definitely not going to complete this set because they're going to be gone in a flash. So don't even trip about trying to complete the set unless you got the whole family working together or something like that. But yeah, I mean, just go for what appeals to you. That's what art is. Art should speak to you. Like, if these don't speak to you, then you shouldn't feel like you have to get them, unless you're just in it for the money, which isn't wrong either. So I mean, you can get one and sell it. Nothing wrong with that. So there's many strategies, there's many ways to play the game, and yeah, man, just make sure you're not losing money. Try not to sell at a loss. These are going to appreciate tremendously in value right after the drop. Look at these low editions, Comic Con exclusives. This is the first black artist on the app. Shout out to Veve for their diversification in artists. So I don't know if that'll hold any significance. But anyway, yeah, I mean, Artist Alley is forming right before our eyes, and to get these early drops, these exclusive drops, I think that's going to be huge, even if it's just 1 or 2. So that's the strategy. Try to get one. Get whatever one appeals to you. Your odds are going to be low. Look at these low runs. I'm loving what Veve's doing here, though. So I don't want to rant for too long. So that's my strategy. Go for what appeals to you, and hope that you get through. So that's the video, my friends. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching and sticking with me here. And if you've learned something and or was entertained, feel free to leave a like for your bromie to help me out in the YouTube algorithms. So I was going to check out his Instagram and his store and stuff, but the video was long enough. I think I'll do a separate video specifically covering him so we can check him out, and stuff like that. The artist, Jermaine Rogers, that is. Yeah, this drop should be an exciting one. Comic-Con is going to be an event to remember. It's going to go down in history as one of the stepping stones to Veve's tremendous success in the future. If you are here, you are blessed, you are lucky, we are early, and I am thankful. So, with all that being said, I am not a financial advisor. I am no expert. I do not have degrees in NFTs. I did not take classes on crypto. So I am just your friendly neighborhood genius sharing his thoughts and opinions on this awesome company named Ecomi. And so take everything that I say with a grain of salt. And once again, thank you for watching. Good luck during the Comic-Con weekend. We have more announcements to come. I think Ecomi is just getting started. We might even have some secret announcements during the event. They have tons of news they have tons of news to drop, and they probably can't wait either to drop it, as well as us not being able to wait to receive it. So, yeah. Until then, until my next video, peace out and hodl. See you.